Patrician Brothers Fairfield, the defending champions of this Peter Mulholland Cup. Referee Galvin blows time on. Patrician Brothers gets us underway, goes a long way into the in goal. It's taken nicely, brought back. Good solid runner, Mornay. He's met solidly in defence. As you say, the wind, it's a swirling wind. Not sure which side it's going to favour. No doubt we'll be able to tell, but there's some good defence early from the Patrician Brothers side. On tackle 3 now. They try and bring it out early. More than happy to let the ball shift. Good solid run. There's a head knock there. He's going to take a while to get to his feet. He did well to get to his feet. It was KO. And it was a good run. Wate Haru. Darrell, the big winger in jersey 2. Might be playing in the centres actually, but wearing jersey 2. Going to get a kick through now. Didn't have a lot of opportunity with it. That just sits up nicely. Hasn't been there. Knock back, says referee Galvin. And Funa will bring it back. Patrician Brothers will get their first opportunity with the football. They tied just over halfway in enemy territory. And a penalty, early penalty. Wood square and marker. And that's the call from referee Galvin. Mua Gatutia wanted to get things underway quickly. He will as well. That's our first F posse. Taps and goes. Picks up. Lay foul. The foul. He took a while to get to his feet. Myers. Mua Gatutia comes back to the middle. Looks up as Liu Fowl having his second run, and he's tackled only a metre out. Looking dangerous early. Patrician Brothers, they look to come to the left. They go to the right. They find Navarro. Navarro, good one-on-one tackle on the far side of the field from the Illawarra Sports. Cut things down. They come back again. They look up. Nuagatuti, they're swinging it now. Eventually, Murray, he just plays it. Middle of the field on the last tackle. Good defence here from Illawarra. They look to just run it. He's still going. Daniels pops it up, knocks it on. I would have thought it'd be a handover. There's a knock on there from Lee. As Daniels tried to take it on, but Illawarra Sports, good effort in defence. Earlier this, as I said, Central Pool 2 of the Peter Mulholland Cup. Hedges. Thought he was going to go into dummy half. Now he does. Isaiah Hedges. He looks to the right, went back to the middle. And Povey, PJ Povey. He nearly brought up his breakfast. He got hit solidly. He's got his hands on his hips, but still there. He did well to get to his feet. He did play the ball quickly. But it was a solid shot out of the line. Now they look up. They look to dummy to kick. Not a lot happening there. And there it was. Rogers says, I've had enough of this. He gives Lee his first test with the ball in the air, and he does well. He brings it back, tries to skirt across to the right-hand side of the field, and he'll play the football 5 away from halfway. They come back to the open. Tuao. That's a strong run. Middle of the field, just making some good metres. Eventually gets to his feet. Liu foul. Back inside. Myers. They hold him down long enough. He couldn't get up too quick. That's what they wanted. They want a quick play the ball. Good hands there. A wide pass it was, and he just throws it out, skirting up that right-hand touchline. Does well to stay in the field of play. Tuao. This time Navarro, he puts it across the face, coming through. Oh, 2 Illawarra Sports players have crashed into each other, and there to pick up the crumbs is Chad Daniels. Just a lack of communication. They've done all the hard work. It was on the last tackle. And both the Illawarra sports boys only had eyes on the football. They ran into each other. And Chad Daniels was Johnny on the spot and grabs the first points of the afternoon, 4-0. So Navarro with the goal kicking duties. Shouldn't have any problems with this. It's a couple of metres to the right-hand upright. Gets plenty of it. Flags in the air. The Patrician brothers Fairfield leading 6 points to 0. 7 gone first half. Just waiting for the tee for the restart. Makes its way on the field. Good restart too. It's bounced, it's gone dead, so they'll get a drop out, the Illawarra Sports boys. It was a good kick-off, Tarly Fairnay. And after points, Patrician brothers, that's obviously, it's like a strong win there, but this once again, it's just swirling around. That's gone 45 on the fly. Caldwell brings it back, strong carry. First time Illawarra have been down in enemy territory. Let's see what they can do, especially after points. Kupara still going. They eventually get him on his back. Edges comes back to the right, looking for some runners. Rogers skipping one way, goes back off the right, and eventually they get him onto the ground. That's Jack Rogers. Of course, there's Fairnay. So they go the short side, bouncing off that Colwell with a second run on the last. Hand goes in the air. Taken in the in goal easily in the end. Fagalele did a good job now. He gets up on the quick restart. He goes quick. He's got runners with him. He looks up. Finds Lee, is it? He's back inside for Fagalele. He gives it back again for Lee. Lee, they go to the right. Big step there from Navarro. Navarro had numbers outside. Referee's going to say you held. He is now. Some good quick ball movement there from the Patrician brothers' side. Only on tackle too. You can hear that wind in the effects microphone. A little bit of ball playing there, bouncing. Daniels still going, floating across to the right. He'll play it a metre out. Nuwagatudia. He looks up, dummies back underneath for Myers. Myers just spins around, plants the ball down. A little trick move there. Muigatudia. And he's number 13, Bailey Myers, and they took it from one end of the field to the other. Patrician Brothers Fairfield side, 10. Illawarra Sports Eye yet to score, 10 gone, first half. So Navarro with the conversion attempt of the Myers try. He pushed it across the face. A 10-0. Charlie Fahrenheit with a restart again. He got a bit of interest with the other one. This time he kicks it relatively short. It just sits up, going across and grabbing it. KUKO. Ratu KUKO. He played it quick. Still rolling. Good strong run. They've been good in the middle. Their forwards have got involved. That was a good run there from Pritchard. Flirting with his touchline. He does well. Hangs on. Jack Smythe. Good work. Illawarra Sports number 17. He did a good job. Got involved in the tackle. And again, we might get a penalty here. He just went over the top. He did all the hard work and then just did the flop. Muigatutia says, let's get things underway. He does the F-pass. He taps and goes quickly. Has runners outside. He bounced out of one. Two, still floating across this time. Fires Myers again! And Myers, like a pinball machine, bounces out of another one and grabs an early double. But it was just that penalty. He did all the hard work. A couple of strong tackles and just did the flop. And Muigatutia said, let's go. It was a quick restart. And he found the ever-present Bailey Myers, who, as we said, grabs an early double. 14-0. Halfway through this first half. 30-minute halves, of course. Peter Mulholland Cup, of course, 2023. 5 pools. There's Brandon Navarro. It's an opportunity on the left side. There's no problems with this one, 16-0. So Central Pool 1, Bass High School, of course, St Dominic's College, St Gregory's College and Holy Cross. And Central Pool 2, the one which we're featuring today, Patrician Brothers Fairfield, Arundel College, Illawarra Sports Eye, Matraville Senior High School, Northern Pool, All Saints College, Central Coast Sports College, Hunter Sports High, and Farah. And then the seeded pool, the Hills, Westfield Sports High School, Patrician Brothers, Blacktown, Endeavour Sports High as the kickoff takes place. And once again, they'll look to bring it back with entrance. It was a good run from Pritchard. The southern pool, the Grange at Vic Uni, Hallam, here they come again. And they're the 4 Victorian sides. As we said, that was Riley this time. He's played out of dummy ham. Muigatutia again. Short work there. Nice pass from Lee. And they overplayed it. Yeah, just got a bit excited. And the ball's gone forward. Unfortunately, the Illawarra Sports Boys had a few injuries after the weekend's footy. That time of the year when you're playing club football and school football can definitely upset your preparation. The Illawarra Sports High now with the scrum feed and the scrum win. Tedaroo. Jack Rogers in jersey 13. Lachlan Gretz in jersey 7. Benin. He's driven backwards, this defence getting up quickly. The Patrician Brothers boys. And more now. Benet puts boot to ball. Didn't want to muck around any more. Lee, it sits up nicely for him. The runner's outside. He decides just to hang on to it. Funa. He went to dummy half. KUKO. Funa. Noah Funa. Took the pass off the ruck. Muigatutia looking around. Which way will he go? Myers shifts it quickly. Muigatutia again. Looks around, finds Lee. Sorry, no, it's Fagalele. Ball's gone to the ground and picked up from the Illawarra Sports. Lidbury it was, did a good job. Benin. Caldwell. Another good run from the number 12. He's made some metres when he's had the opportunity with the ball in hand. Edgedus goes back to the middle, looks up and more there. He hits him. He gets 5 shy of halfway now. He'll get to his feet. Takes a while. Players having a little look at the referee. Oh, just Jago. Couldn't take the pass. Tough conditions to let the ball talk. So Benny Benin, he's the boy in jersey 17. Done a good job, and Jack Smith's in jersey 16. So sorry for anyone watching and saying I had the wrong ones, but we got them now. Oh, they move up quickly. Did a good job. Darrell Taharu. Oh, he's still going though. He's bounced out of the tackle. KUKO. He'll look for a quick play. The ball again, and he did well. Rolling onto a Pritchard. He just charges over one. They come and eventually get him to the ground. They're just mucking around now. Myers just starting to create a little bit of havoc. Lee comes into the back line. Bagalele gives a foot on the far side of the field. And what's the referee going to say? Forward pass, was it? Got pushed into touch. So some good scrambling defence. Tuau, it was on the far side. After some good ball movement. Certainly not afraid to let the ball talk. Patrician Brothers side. There you go. Teodoro driven right back to the 10. He had the ball precariously placed, but he hung on to it. And Monet. Edge this is a flat pass for Smith. Jack Smythe it was. Unfortunately, couldn't hang on to the ball as he got swamped in defence. So scrum feed, 30 out. 16-0. Patrician Brothers Fairfield leading. Picked up to the back. They move it quickly. Fagalele gets through one, shows a clean pair of heels, reaches the left hand out. And he'll score on the far side of the field. Did it all himself. He got early pass. And then it was a foot race. And Junior Fagalele had plenty of speed. Scores in the corner to push it out. 20-0. Kick to come. 8 left. First half. So a tough conversion attempt on the far side of the field for Brandon Navarro. Of course, all the Pete Mulholland Cup games live and exclusive on Community TV. Navarro certainly gives the ball a thump. He's taking it back. Good 22 yards. It'll sit up, and waved away. So 20-0. On the Sid Parish scoreboard here at Sid Parish Park, of course. Vernay with a restart again. Puts it high in the air, just sits up, waiting, takes it nicely, does Navarro. They drive him backwards. Eventually, he can get the pass away. Sakuru. What are they going to say? It was forward. Yeah, they're saying the pass from Navarro as he was going backwards. Sakuru was in front of him when he got it, so Illawarra Sports will get an opportunity before the half-time break. Still 5 till that happens. Wouldn't that give him a G up going into half-time though? Just give him a little bit of confidence. They haven't had a lot of opportunities down here in enemy territory. 85 minutes of football so far in the Peter Mulholland Cup, and they haven't had their line crossed, but this time maybe they can. Vernay Farinate, he plays it quickly. They do well. Comes back to the middle. Oh, there's a little knock on. Yeah, there's a little knock on in the play of the ball. That hurts. Definitely an opportunity to put the Patrician brothers' defence under some pressure. So Daniels feeds the scrum. They try to go high. Can't go higher. Fagalele, he'll make you pay. He's already shown how quick he is and how dangerous he is. He'll look for a quick play of the ball. They're still making him out. Oh, he's going to say no. Ball went loose. You could see the loose carry as he hit the ground. The ball was perched up in that right hand and he's hit the ground. It's gone loose. Illawarra Sports will get one more opportunity to put some points on the scoreboard before half time. Gretz bounces off that right. Oh, he nearly gets through the hole. Did well. Edged this, wanting for some runners. Oh, there's a knock on. He stuck his hands up. Did Jack Smythe. And unfortunately, couldn't hang on to it. What are you going to say? A double knock on. I would have thought no advantage played. So this will be a Patrician Brothers scrum feed. 8 away from halfway. They lead 20 points to 0. Daniels feeds the scrum. Lee. Keo. He'll play it. Eventually. Riley it was. He's saying there was a strip in the tackle. Edged this. Once again, they don't bother with a kick. Kavapalu. Bouncing, eventually. Picks up short for Riley. Muagatutia screaming, comes back, finds Lee on his hip on the left. Muagatutia again. Which way will he go? He looks, dummies to the left, picks up on the right, charging onto it. Hard to stop Levi Sakuru and can't be stopped. You can see Zaydis Muagatutia just controlling things beautifully in the middle for this Patrician Brothers Fairfield side. Too hard to stop from there. Was their number 16, Levi Sakuru. Takes out a 24-0 kick to come, which will bring us down to the halftime break. Seen tries to Chad Daniels. 1 to Junior. 2 to Bailey Myers, and then that one just then, Levi Sakuru. Only a couple of conversions successful from Brandon Navarro at the moment. Looking to make it 3 from 5. No problems with this one. Flags are in the air. And that'll take us to the halftime siren, where it'll be 26 points to nil. The Patrician brothers Fairfield leading Illawarra Sports High. We'll be back. Boys have given the Patrician brothers side that little bit of opportunity. They took it with both hands with a couple of long-range tries. I think the main thing for Illawarra Sports will be just to hang on to the footy in the second half and put a little bit of pressure. Anyway, they start the match, waiting for it. Navarro let it bounce. Eventually, it's picked up by Sakuru, who scored a try right on the bell. Shout out to everybody watching on community TV. I know there's a few of the Arundel boys taking a keen interest at the Cherry Street Resort. Watching this, and now stepping, still going, floating across field. Daniels, the man who scored the first try of the match. And he's tackled right on halfway. That does set it up beautifully. I talked about Arundel and Patrician brothers Fairfield. They play each other in the next round, and it could be a winner's take or clash. Onto the field now. Billy Arena in jersey 14. Goes back. Navarro, he puts it high in the air, waiting for it. Benin, up he goes, down it goes, and the ball, 6 to go. They're going to say no, knocked on. From who? Knocked on from Patrician brothers. The Illawarra Sports will get the football for the first time in this second half. Good solid defence on that far side. Benin. Head down from Jacob Colwell. He's dipped into the defence every time he's carted the ball up. He's been strong. Gretz says, I've had enough of this. Looks for the touch line. Is he going to skirt it through? Oh, it's just looked like it was going into touch, and it just spun back infield. And Corey Lee brings it back with a little bit of interest, and Jack Rogers clings onto him. KU Keogh. Another strong carry from him as well, the number 3. Tuau plays it. They come back to the middle. Fagalele goes straight through the middle again. Decides to take on Fernay. Eventually they slip the ball free. No, they don't. Has he knocked it on? Is that what they're going to say? I think they certainly are. He just went too far. Fagalele. He had players outside of him now. We're going to see the Illawarra Sports winding up. Amorne, still he gets it on. They're going to score in the corner. Ben Kami hasn't touched the footy all game. Has his first touch. And after what looked like a try for the Patrician brothers side, the Illawarra Sports side took the quick tap. Tyrone Amorne made the big gap down the left-hand side. He looked up. He said, I don't want to do any more running. Here you go, Ben. Flicks it off to Ben Kami, and Ben scores. So Illawarra Sports High grab the points, first points in this second half, 26-4. And that'll lift the spirits of the locals. Tali Fairnight with the conversion attempt. That's the first point scored against Patrician Brothers Fairfield in this year's Peter Mulholland Cup. And it's not someone banging on a drum, it is the wind. So he moves in, getting plenty of support from the crowd, but it's the advantage of that wind. It's pushed well to the right. So 26-4. The Navarro with the restart for Patrician Brothers. Once again, he goes high in the air. Oh, he did well. He kept it alive. He got bashed for it too. Running strong. Saw half a gap, just in behind the ruck. Kupara plays it quickly too. Once again, rolling forward. Colwell. Hedged us. Kupara. His second run in the set. Gretz keeps it low. But once again, Lee comes across. It's a nice bounce. Beats one. But he can't beat Benin. Looks like a player's got the wobbly boot on. The referee's just seen him wobbling around. So looks like a Patrician Brothers Fairfield player will make his way off the field. Referee Galvin was quick to seize the situation. Just trying to see which player it was, but can't see his number at the moment. But it looks like Bailey Myers will make his way back onto the field. There's the restart. Kayukio. Wow. Fagalele once again through the middle. That's where he's been dangerous. Just catching the markers asleep. Muagatuchia, he's done the same. Flicks it out the back and says to Levi, grab a double, son. As he flicked the pass. It was a quick play, the ball. Fagalele, as we said, and then Muagatuchia. He went again, and Levi Sakuru, the big number 16, was following behind. He got the backdoor pass, and he grabs two. So Navarro, once again, moves in. Flags are up. 32 points to 4. Patrician Brothers Fairfield. They led 26-0 at half time. We've still got 20 minutes left in this Peter Mulholland Cup Central Pool 2 round 2 game. Fernay with the restart. Navarro just waits and goes back. He says to that man who's scored a couple of tries, Sakura, you have a run, but he's knocked it on. He puts his hands to the head. So a mistake after points. So scrum feed for Illawarra. Lidbury will feed it. Gretz. Colwell. Good footwork there, did well to get out of the way. Corpata. Rogers. Lidbury. Fernay. He had runners. He's trying to roll straight over the top. It was a good tackle. And underneath have to go quickly in the dummy half. Jago. They move it along quickly once again. Corpata. Had some good moments in this second half. Now he's getting a bit of football. Edge of this. Rogers. Gretz. Gretz had runners outside but comes back to the left. We're on the last tackle now. What will they throw at this Patrician Brothers defence? And they puts the kick up. They go down. They come. And Ben Benin, he deserves a try and he gets one. So the wingers of the Illawarra Sports High have grabbed both their tries in this second half. It was a clever kick from Tarly Fahrenheit. A lovely little kick. Put it up high. Knew that Ben could leap. He didn't have to do a lot of leaping. He just took it, scored in the corner. And as I said, Ben Benin gets a well-deserved 4 points. The Illawarra Sports High. All off the back of a mistake, just off the kickoff. Drop ball. And as we said at half-time, Illawarra are hanging on to the football more in this second half and putting the Patrician Brothers side under pressure. Fair dinkum, I don't go that far on my holidays. See how far he's taken that football back. It's right back. It's nearly back to the 30 for the conversion attempt. He'll dob it now. And he's on the right side of the field. He'll aim it to the left, I reckon. He moves in. Gives plenty of it. It's going to sit. Oh, one up, one down. Oh, and referee Galvin puts their hands in the air. So 2 points. Illawarra Sports High, he knew what he was doing. He knew how far he had to take it back. So 32-10. So ball's allowed to bounce again. Benin takes it. Just says, I'll take that tackle. Colwell, a strong carry. Out of his danger zone. Just helping his mates out. Lidbury, he get it on to Corpata. Edge this. They move it quickly. It's going to go forward. I thought he was in front there. Jack Rogers. He threw the pass to Lidbury. But Rogers had just got himself in front of the dummy half pass from Hedges. Once again, that set after points, so important. Navarro. They pick it up at the back. Daniels. He had Myers outside him, just took the tackle. Oh, Daniels has driven his way over. He knew what he was up to. And he just charges over. Look, that came out of nothing. Just a pass off the scrum. And it just looked like, as I said, he had runners outside. Daniels just kept the leg drive going. And he grabs his second of the match as well. So Brandon Navarro goes through the process, and as you can see, just sits up high enough. Flags are in the air. 38 points to 10. 13 left. And there's Peter Mulholland Cup clash here at Sid Parish Park in Fig Tree, the home of the West Devils. It gets underway quickly. It just sits up nicely. Billy Arena takes it. He turns around. He sees Archie Riley and hands it off to him. Riley plays it quickly. Daniels back inside for Arena. Mua Gatutiak looking around, controlling things. Myers. They got a pass off Daniels. They creep over halfway. Kavapolu plays it. Muagatutia, short pass for Arena. Arena looks up, he's looking for runners. Pops the pass out to Funa. Funa can see a gap, and he says, I'll find a bigger gap. Dives through the air and lands in the gap between the two uprights. And another try there to Patrician Brothers Fairfield, their 8th of the match. They led 26-0 at half-time. The Illawarra side's grabbed a couple in this second half. But the defensive work they did in the first half might just get him at the back end of this game. So conversion successful, 44 points to 10. So Talifano with a restart once again. Puts it high in the air. Coming down, takes it nicely, does Lee. They get up quickly. He bounces off one tacker. Kava Palu. Myers. They go the short side. Daniels bounces out of one. Comes again, Benin. He says, I'll catch you. He's still chasing his Ben. You've got a fan favourite, I think, the 17, Benny Benin. He's had a red-hot crack all day. Navarro. Oh, ball finds the ground. Picked up. To'au. They try and ram him into touch. He'll get up to his feet. Bit of attention he's copying from Amon there. Murray. Might be a penalty here, yeah. He's trying to get to his feet. Hedged this. They won't muck around. Billy Arena wanted the quick restart. Navarro says, let's just get... Oh, no, he's changed his mind. You could hear someone in the background saying, FPOS. So they tap and go. Murray plays it. Charging onto it. Liu Fao still going, looking for runners. Pops it up. Balls hit the deck. Play on. Riley couldn't hang on to it. Te Aruru. Teraruru hasn't had a lot of footy. Probably big body, strong carrier of the football. Jago. Colwell. Just wanting someone to push up with him. Nearly got his hands free. Gretz. Once again, keeps it low. This time he might get a little bit out of this one, I'm thinking. Definitely 40-20. He's been looking for that far side of the field in this second half. And he finally comes up trumps. That time the ball was his friend. So hedged us with the restart. Ku'e Samona. Tackles. Eventually. Play it. 9 out. Rogers fires it quickly. Short pass. Amona couldn't hang on to it. The pass from Lidbury. So scrum feed for Patrician Brothers. 10 out from the defensive try line. Kayukio. He gets it on quickly. Passes it, driving the legs. Funa still going. Strong carry. They try and strip it. Does Rogers. It's come out. They're going to say a knock on from... Might be Illawarra Sports High, I think. I think Patrician Brothers will get the ball back. But what about the strength? Noah Funa, strong runner of the football. The number 2. That left edge. Ratu Kayukio. Noah Funa. Dangerous. Both centres, really. Here they go. They'll get an opportunity now again. To'au. Plays it. Dummy half arena. Quick movement. Kavapalu. He plays it. They go to the left. Daniels, flat pass. KO will score untouched. It was a lovely bit of work. Chad Daniels threw the dummy underneath, and Ratu Keo hit it underline and takes it out to 48 points to 10 as we roll into the final 5 minutes here at Sid Parish Park. Navarro once again waved away that time. Quick restart. Illawarra Sports Eye is taken nicely there. Murray, and he just throws it back for 2-0. 2-0 will play it. 8 away from halfway on 1. They come back. Murray again. And a penalty. Haven't seen a lot of them. He does the quick restart, and off he goes, the front rower. Massimo Murray. Arena, the dummy half, fires a long pass for Daniels. Daniels, this time they get up quickly on him. He pushes away from Gretz, gets away from Te Harua. And eventually, they get him to the ground. Referee blows time off. It was a good tackle. Stephen Cordes Morna. Daniels looks like he's going straight off the field on the far side. Didn't muck around getting him off, and Mua Kututia will make his way back, but from the restart, I'm just trying to see who it was. I'm pretty sure it was their number 14, Billy Arena. He didn't muck around. He just ducked out of dummy half, and he takes the score to 52 points to 10. So for the second time in this year's championship, they've reached the 50 points. The Patrician brothers Fairfield side, round 1, big wins over Matraville, 56-0. Hope you've enjoyed all the action today on Community TV. There's Navarro, he's not mucking around. Again, same position, same result. Conversion unsuccessful. Restart goes high in the air, attacking the foot. He did a good job. Bagalele, and brings it back with a bit of interest now. He'll play the ball while they're trying to one-on-one strip Hedges. Can't get hold of it though. Bagalele, what an effort. He just had eyes on the footy. He said, it's mine. Now Riley. We roll into the final 60 seconds of this clash. They'll let the ball talk. Liu foul. Arena Back you go, says referee Galvin. Done a good job. Referee Matt Galvin. Let both sides play the football quickly. There's a lovely pass. Keo, he'll grab a late double as he brings it round, but it was a lovely pass, a little bit of push and shove in the background. Just never understand why they run in. Just leave the boys there to sort it out. The testosterone kicks in. It doesn't take away a great try there for Ratu. Keo, as I said, he grabbed a double as well. Plenty of doubles. This Patrician Brothers Fairfield side. Chad Daniels with 2. Bailey Myers with a couple of early ones. Levi Sakuru, a couple as well. They're not even bothering with a conversion attempt, are they? Yes, they are. I looked for a minute, he wasn't gonna, but a referee said to Brandon Navarro, you do have to, son. Well, it was 26-0 at half-time. Illawarra Sports High School, as we said, scored a couple of tries in that second half to their wingers. Well, number 5, Ben Kami, and the number 17, Benny Benin. Conversion successful, so full-time here at Sid Parish Park in the Peter Mulholland Cup, Central Pool 2, round 2 clash. So he's the defending premiers, the Patrician Brothers Fairfield side, 58 defeat the Illawarra Sports 10. Hope you've enjoyed it.